Aries, another daily read from Effortless Empress Elegance. I'm going to give you some direction for the day. Thank you for being with me. And if you've been here before, then welcome back. All right, we're going to give you some affirmation cards for your day. Okay, I love a good affirmation to start my day. And give me some guidance. Give me something for my Aries watchers. What do we need to know for today's journey and our forecast? Okay. So the first one that came out is emotions. I am a human being that has emotions. Feeling is a part of my life, and negative emotions that I encounter are welcome. However, I will simply acknowledge them and let them pass. I will not hold on to these thoughts, but intentionally release them as they come. Okay, that's pretty powerful, as I think we're all kind of guilty of, either some negative self-talk or just overthinking. I know we can do that, especially for us headstrong Aries. The second one that came out was the circle of life. All the relationships in my life should bring me peace, happiness, and growth. It is worth analyzing which relationships in my life are not serving me as I serve them. Just like Earth's trees and creatures, my relationships must give and take equally. All right, Aries, I feel like so far this is something that you've been vacillating about, something that has caught the attention in the cycle of your thoughts, and it's on replay. Okay, the circle of life is giving me that, like that replay, that song that you got on replay. Okay, this is where you hit pause. Okay, today is your pause. I'm not saying that it doesn't deserve attention. I'm just saying get it off repeat. Okay, you need to find a place for it. Okay, find some peace for it and honor the feelings that you have. I'm not saying don't have emotions around it, but what I am saying is everything has a bucket in your life. Okay, peace, nothing, things that you can't do anything about. Okay, that's not things that we're going to worry about. Okay, we'll say a little prayer and we'll keep that moving. Okay, things that you can do things about. Okay, and then making a plan to do something about them, but staying on repeat doesn't help you. Okay, it's like a rocking chair. Okay, it keeps you busy, but you get nowhere. Okay, allow it to cycle out, but take control of what you can take control of. Okay, you know what that is. Your own thoughts, your own peace. Okay, I know that seems like a tougher one, but your own actions, your self-talk, those are things that you can handle on your own. Okay, and let it cycle out. Okay, even if it's slowly. Okay, the bottom of the deck of this one, it was slumber. All right, so maybe you are resetting your mind at the time you go to sleep. Don't carry it with you to bed. Okay, trust me, it's going to be there when you wake up. Okay, and I hope that it comes in a better peace and when you do decide to wake up. All right, I'll give you a little bit more in your day. I feel like this is something you can easily controlled. You just have to allow yourself to do that. Okay, you can handle these emotions. There's nothing that you can't handle, Aries. All right. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. Okay, that's the epitome of like living and letting live. Okay, letting things go. Like, hey, I'm not going to try to control this. I'm just going to pray for the best, and I'm just going to keep it moving. And it says for the good of all. I'm trying to see if this will, all right. So this isn't very selfish, okay? This is kind of saying, it's very mature, hey, I can't control this, but you know what? I hope the best for everyone. And I know sometimes wishing the best is not always where you want to be, okay? Because sometimes, your heart's like, yeah, no, they got me messed up today. But that's not what we're doing today, Aries. That's not where we're headed. We're going to control our emotions. We're going to take a minute, and we're going to Sometimes you don't have to wish the best for everybody as much as, wishing them the day they deserve. How about that? I feel like that's fair. I feel like that universally is not asking for too much or too little. It's asking for just enough. And I feel like that's okay. Did we get one that flipped over? We did. Actually got two. Oh, actually we got a couple. Let's see. Give me a clear direction on these, deck. Give me something clear for my readers. Give me something that they can take with them and learn today. Something that their future self may appreciate them for. Okay, this is getting good. Forgiveness, okay? I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love, okay? This all tied together. What do we have? We have guilt at the bottom, okay? Maybe it's you have to forgive here, okay? And I'll remind you that life seems tough, but it's very, very seldom that things are so far gone that we can't say, I'm sorry. Or, you know what? I learned something. I needed time and I acknowledged this. And maybe sometimes that person is you. Okay? Be the most gentle with yourself, Aries. We have a tendency to be harder on ourselves than anyone else. And you are worth forgiving yourself, okay? And starting over. The best advice I've ever gotten is that life goes on. Life goes on, and don't waste it worrying. Don't waste it hanging on to things. Don't waste it on things that you have no control over, okay? Be gentle with your mind today. I think that going through some emotions and going through some self-forgiveness, if it is self, or forgiving other people. And I know some people are like, they don't deserve my forgiveness. But you know what? You deserve the peace that's going to bring to you. Okay? And I want you to look at it that way. All right? Closing that chapter isn't for them, it's for you. Going through those emotions, unstacking that anger, okay? That's not for them, that's for you, okay? Even if you have to write it, even if you actually never say it to them, okay? You write a letter that you spill your heart out to for whatever the situation may be, and then you burn it or throw it away or flush it, it is good to get it out. So today we're working on calm, forgiveness, and getting our minds out of this cycle. All right, I hope that helped you today, Aries. Always love and love always.